what I call your end-to-end ecosystem. This is an amazing concept and one that's true about every business in the world. And that is that all successful businesses have products of different price points. They have a free product, they have a low-cost product, they have prime products, and they have other products. But that's a great way to think about your business. Every business has free product because that's how you hear about the product in the first place. Dan Pena, the $1 trillion man, puts out free videos on YouTube so you can learn about his stuff. London Real puts out episodes so you can learn about how cool we are and how smart we are and how close to the cutting edge of knowledge we are. All great brands, from the UFC to the NFL, put out free products so you can get hooked in on what they're going to do. Are you creating free product right now? I just gave you the opportunity to create free product and post it on your social media. That's free product. You're talking to people, you're teaching them things. That's super, super important. The next thing you need is a low-cost product. You need something that gets people in the door, they buy something from you, they get familiar with you, they like you, but you can't survive on low-cost product alone. Again, I like to talk about the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, where you watch combat sports. To buy their first product, it's their pay-per-view. It costs $49 to $99. You get to see what's going on in the pay-per-view. It looks pretty cool. You're getting more hooked on the sport. You're buying into it. But the real money is made ringside. They just had a UFC in Vegas in January, $11 million gate, because people are paying big money, $1,000, $5,000 for tickets to be ringside. That's where they make the cash that really scales the business. It's not through the free product, obviously. Oftentimes not even on the low-cost product, it's on this. And of course, a lot of businesses also have something behind the scenes where they're making even more money. For the UFC, it's sponsorship by by Reebok, by ESPN, and that's where they make a lot of money. This is a healthy business. All great businesses have products of different price points. The ones that don't are the ones that are going to fail. My question for you, do you have products of different price points? At London Real, we have free product. We have the Tribe that costs $19 a month. We have my accelerators that cost between $3,000 and $10,000. And we have all sorts of other things sometimes happening behind the scenes with sponsorships and those types of things. That's why we've been successful as a business, because we teach this. So my question to you is, what will be your low-cost product and what is your free product? Something that you're putting out that helps people, that gets them to know your brand. Maybe it's a podcast. I just finished with my Broadcast Yourself course. They built free product through their podcasts. Every week, they're meeting hundreds and hundreds of potential customers. They're liking what they're talking about. They're making a personal relationship with the entrepreneur. Next, they buy low-cost product, and then they buy high-cost product. That's how businesses are built. That's how John McMahon built his business. That's how Claire Lynn built their business. And that's why my students can make $20,000, $30,000 in 8 weeks in my courses, because I get them selling their prime product way before they think they're ready. Most people are like, oh, Brian, I can't sell a $2,000 product. It's too hard. It's not hard. You're the one that's stopping you from being successful as an entrepreneur, period. It's all your mental blocks in your head, your horrible relationship with money, your scarcity mentality, your refusal to hire a mentor and pay a price to action to learn the hard steps and be pushed. That's what's stopping you. There's nothing else. Look at the successful people in life. They're people that fight through their own negativity, their own BS, their own limiting thoughts, and they actually just go do the thing that they were meant to do on this planet. And that's my question for you. So type in and tell me, what is your free product? What is your low-cost product? Tell me what it is. Tell me what you would charge for it. I want to see your story. And now I want to leave you here with Max Keeling. He was one of my guys in the course. He left his job in banking, and he came to me and said, Brian, I got this software platform. I'm thinking about doing stocks. I was like, what are you talking about, Max? You're an expert in finance. Start charging people $2,000. And you're going to give them a crash course in finance. Within week 3, he sold one of those courses to actually, I think, his ex-girlfriend's sister, because he posted on Facebook via video. And she saw it and said, Max, I want to buy it. And he was like, Brian, I never thought this woman would have paid me money. And he did it because of what I teach, posting video on social. Here's a bit more about Max Keeling.
Meet Max, a British banker working in Singapore with an impressive career spanning over 16 years. One day he realized that if he could channel his passion and hard work into his own business, the possibilities would be limitless. Together with 60 other entrepreneurs in 14 time zones around the world, Max undertook a radical life transformation, learning how to publish videos of himself, build social media platforms, create digital products, and actually sell them on his own webinar. With 2 live interactive calls per week, he was coached and mentored by me, Brian Rose, the founder and host of London Real. Following our blueprint of 8 world-class video content modules, a private Facebook group, and our trademark accountability documents, all while under the supervision of experienced team leaders from around the world. Max embraced the course commitments and went all in with his first challenge of 10 vlogs in 10 days. With the amazing feedback of a global community of fellow classmates and entrepreneurs, Max was able to refine his idea and soon launched his own online mentoring business, The Investment Coach.
I love Max's story. He started making tens of thousands of dollars really quickly with all of this IP. He's gone on to build an incredible business. Again, you've seen 4 examples here, from nurses to vegan diabetics to people in finance to human movers in Hong Kong. This strategy works all across the world on all across business models because you're teaching people how to do things with your own intellectual property, but there's a system to do it. If you want to make 2020 the year you start a successful business, then pull the trigger. If you want, you can join me, londonreal.tv/biz to join the course. If you want to speak with one of my London Real business coaches, you can book a free call with them at londonreal.tv/call, CALL. Whatever you do, stop making excuses. Stop living in your own head. Stop playing small with your life. Stop living a quiet life of desperation. Stop complaining about your boss when you're not doing something about it. Pull the trigger and do something about it today. It's not as hard as it looks, and it's an incredible journey of self-discovery. Building this business at London Real has taught me so much about everything, and it showed me that I can be successful if I find the right mentorship, the right program, if I'm held accountable, and if I just don't quit. And it's been a beautiful thing, and I've seen everybody able to do it. You can do it, you just don't know you can do it. And but fortune favors the brave. It's all about people that are willing to take risk, pull the trigger, and do something. I hope you do, and I hope I see you inside the Business Accelerator. We're starting in a few days. I look forward to seeing you there. Next, for Real Talk, I'm going to bring on Radhika. She is here from the UK, and we're going to try to see if we can break through what's stopping her from becoming successful. If you want to join me here in the studio for Real Talk, go to londonreal.tv/Real Talk and fill out the questionnaire. You need to be in London or be able to get to London. We do these every week on Thursday or Friday, and I'd love to sit down and talk with you and see if we can get you a breakthrough. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with the trailer for our movie Reconnect. We will be premiering this in New York City. There's just a few tickets left. If you go to londonreal.tv/Reconnect, you can grab one. It's going to be amazing. Dennis McKenna is going to be on stage with me for a Q&A afterwards, and I look forward to seeing you there, and I'll be back with Radhika.
We're in a dark age. We've lost our compass. We don't know who we are. We don't know where we want to go. What is to be done?
It's going to take some consciousness change to get us out of the box we're in.
La maldición de ayahuasca, nosotros podemos conectar con esa persona. Y se da cuenta dónde está la raíz del problema de él. Pues ahí se trabaja.
Sometimes I feel anxious and unappreciative of the things I have.
There's no such thing as work-life balance. There are work-life choices, and you make them, and they have consequences.
What we don't understand about psychedelics is a very thick book. They can help you orient yourself morally, but look the hell out.
You don't always get what you want with ayahuasca, but you always get what you need.
The diseases of individual are the diseases of the world. Our culture, soul, is severely wounded.
Humanitarian crisis growing by the day.
Global warming is the greatest fraud that's been perpetrated on mankind this century.
When you take these lessons in, it's kind of a process to make sure that it comes into yourself. Some of the hardest work is when you go home. Integration means bringing things into the whole person.
Maybe we should be considering that the depth of human experience is more than just material things and technology and our egos.
We all get stuck in a mold. That's what can happen with ayahuasca. You get that mold, and she fucking smashes it on the floor. Now, what are you gonna do? Now, who are you?
Heavens are collapsing. This is the time to change. If you want to raise human consciousness, there has never been a better time.
La ayahuasca nos fortalece nuestra mente, nos abre nuestra creatividad, nuestro amor, nos conecta a uno mismo.
Treno ayahuasca supai kuna shamu riririmu shamu Siji siji majeji pashamu riririmu